So this is a Hatha practice, and we're focusing on the Vishuddha Chakra, our area of creative expression. And this is an area that's really commonly blocked, and it's usually intensely charged. So if you've ever been ridiculed, misunderstood, been afraid to share your truth with someone, then you may have closed this expression area, right? And then it's really hard to reopen again. So today, through some asana work, through some pranayama work, I hope that you'll have the opportunity to open this area. We're also going to explore a mudra for opening the Vishuddha Chakra. We'll chant the Bija mantra as well. So we're going to interlace our fingers, except for the thumb. Leave the thumb open. And then bring the thumbs to touch. And you've got this lovely, I'll come a little closer, you've got this lovely space in here. And it's kind of like your throat. And so this is the mudra that you're using to open the throat chakra. We're going to bring our hands to our navel. Roll the shoulders back and down. And just sit tall for a moment and close the eyes and visualize this beautiful open mudra. This hand gesture that expresses the energy of openness, purification. Vishuddha means purification. This is the Vishuddha Chakra. Releasing any times we may have misspoken or spoken harshly without judgment, just releasing. Not judging, that'll create a little more closure there. This chakra is associated with the thyroid, the throat, mouth, ears, shoulders. The element of this chakra is sound. So let's start in with our sound. The Bija mantra is hum, H-A-M. And it sounds like this. Hum, 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 hum. All the while, the awareness is at the center of the throat. You can visualize here as we chant also the color sky blue. Ready? Hum, 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 hum. Let's try it 2 more times. Hum, 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 hum. Utilize open, creative expression today, whether that's through listening, through cooking, through moving, dancing, speaking. One more time. Breathe in. Hum, 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 hum. Purpose of this chakra is communication, clear communication, attunement, creative expression, purification. One more big breath here. And then release the hands and lower the chin to the throat. Let's start with circles of the head. Take the chin to the right shoulder and lift the head. And then take the chin over to the left shoulder and lower, giving yourself a nice massage here. The lymph in the throat is also related to the Vishuddha Chakra. Keeping the lymph clean with a nice massage. We have some postures today that will facilitate that. And one more in this direction. And then let's change the direction. Go to the left. 4 more circles, so a total of 5 in each direction. Two more. One more in this direction. And then coming back to the center and just close your eyes for a moment. Feel that the work that you did helped to open the throat chakra a bit. If we're excessive in this area, we might be loud, scattered, talk too much, right? Deficient, shy, timid, have difficulty speaking our truth. Balanced, clear communicating, listening, attunement with our surroundings. Be able to say what we mean and mean what we say. So let's open the eyes and talk about the Jalandhara Bandha. Jalandhara Bandha is an energy lock in the throat area, and it can be accomplished by just putting your hand on your throat and then pull your chin back until you feel some energy or you feel a little movement in what would be an Adam's apple here. So pull back until you feel that. You might have seen pictures of Jalandhara Bandha a long time ago, and it's way down here. The chin is tucked firmly at the throat. It doesn't have to be that tight of a lock. It's just a hand on the throat, pull back your chin until you feel something moving here at the throat area, and you've got Jalandhara Bandha. Okay, and so that's what we'll be using in some of our postures today, to be aware of that feeling. Chin comes back, and you notice also that the neck is very long. So you create some heat here, you create some opening, you create some balance, right? That's what we'll be working with today. So start in with our 6 actions of the spine. And the first one is cat-cow, but it's going to be a little silly because we're going to exhale with a big lion's breath, a big tongue sticking out like this. Okay? And just think about any of the times that you weren't able to clearly communicate or speak your truth and let it out at those moments. Okay? Let's try it together. It might feel really good. You might laugh, right? You might feel a sense of relief, and that's okay. It might feel sorrowful too. Allow for that feeling as well. So bringing the hands down, knees down. You may use a cushion under your knees if you'd like. Drop the belly, lift the head, look up as if you're searching for any of those times you weren't able to get your real, true expression out. And then here we go. Stick out your tongue. Let it be really long and deep and loud. Who cares what the neighbors think? Good. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, look between the eyebrows, searching for the next opportunity to release and move some blockage in the throat. Ready? Yeah, let's try 3 more times, your own pace. Two more. Really pull the chin into the throat. You can even shake your head a little. Last one. Now keep your chin at your throat and come back to child's pose. Chin at throat. You're welcome to use your block under your forehead if you'd like. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Two more breaths. Start to engage Ujjayi breath, which will really help to clear blockages in the throat, slight constriction in your throat on the inhale and the exhale. Good. And then lifting the head, move your block to the side if you are using it, and you may sit on your blanket if you'd like for Ardha Matsyendrasana with one straight leg. So a little variation here. We're going to bend the right knee and cross the right leg over. In Ardha Matsyendrasana, you would bring the left foot back. You're welcome to do that, or keep your legs straight. It's your own creative expression. Wrap your left arm around your leg. Inhale, reach your right arm high. And exhale, twist your belly right, ribs right. Keep looking forward. Hand comes down. Now slowly turn the head right. Nice. Keep your left leg very active. Foot is flexed if it's long in front of you. Or your own creative expression. Maybe you decided to fold it. Do things in your own way. You know what's best for you. Move in your truth today. Help others to speak their truth, those who might be oppressed or not listened to, not valued. Inhale, bring the chin forward. Shoulders rest of body. Let's try the other side. So again, left leg bends and it can wrap over, or you can take your right foot under if you'd like. Both sits bones are on the floor though, right? Right leg is very active. Wrap your right arm around. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, twist your belly left, ribs left, heart left. Hand comes down and then slowly turn the head. Get a little taller through the spine. Set your gaze in one place. Two more breaths. One more breath. Right leg is very active. On the inhale, we return head, shoulders, rest of body, and remove the top leg. Taking both feet behind you, move your blanket if you were sitting on it, and we're going to come to standing. So a great way to come to standing, step your right foot forward, left foot forward. Stretch it out a moment, bend one knee and then the other. Good. And then bend the knees, stick your bottom out, hands to the hips, gently rise. So we'll be spending some time facing the long side of our mat today. Some points we'll turn to the front and then we'll return back to the long side of the mat. So you want to extend the legs out, but keep the feet parallel for a trikonasana with parallel feet to help us get into our lateral flexion today. Extend the arms out and look to your right, reach right. Now you can look back to the center just to see where you're reaching, and then bring your right hand down. You want to be able to find length on both sides of your body. So don't crumple and fold at the waist. Get long, long, long. Keep your gaze in the center for lateral flexion. 5 ujjayi breaths. Practice a posture that's true for you. So don't go halfway, right? Really extend the arm. Create a vibrant pose. Let your outer pose express your inner pose, your inner creativity. Maybe you even take a mudra with the left hand, jnana mudra, for more concentration. Or your thumb to your ring finger for groundedness. Inhale, come up, and exhale, release the arms. Other side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach far to the left. Keep your right shoulder open. Keep your ribs open. You can look there for a moment and then bring your head back to the center and take the left hand down where it's true for you to get both sides long. Gaze stays in the center. Just a beautiful curve of the spine. Active legs, active ball of foot, both sides of the heel, pressing into the earth. Two more breaths. Keep the reach going. Keep it true. Don't give up. One more. And inhale, come back to the center. And we're going to step to the front of the mat, or what would be your mat if you're not using one, and grab your block. Take it to the front of your mat space. Feet are facing forward. We're going to step the left foot back, not too big of a step. Left toes turn out to about 11 o'clock if you had a clock on your mat. Sukha Namaskara 6 times. This is going to be engaging the Jalandhara Bandha, so very useful for cleansing the area of the Vishuddha Chakra. So we want to pull the chin back just enough to feel a little engagement in the throat, but we want to keep it here. We're going to keep it here, except for when we come up, then we can lift our chin. Okay, so as we go down and we take a half lift up, we're going to keep Jalandhara Bandha. You can follow me. Inhale, chin to the throat, reach up high with the arms. Keep your chin in. Exhale, extend long, chin in. Hands to the block if you'd like, or the floor. Chin to the throat. Now here's the tricky part. So keep the chin to the throat and inhale, lift your torso halfway. Chin stays in. Exhale, forward fold again. Excellent for thyroid stimulation. Inhale, chin to the throat, rise. And you can lift your chin if you'd like, or keep your chin in, and exhale down. So that last part, you have the option to lift your head a little bit, but engage it again. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And this time, and the other 5, we're going to bend the front knee to come up. Bend the front knee, it's safer on the knee. Inhale, rise, option to lift the chin. Exhale, chin comes to throat. Hands down, legs straight. Inhale, legs straight, reach up. You can look up with your eyes, you don't have to lift your chin. Exhale, long. Hands on block or floor. Inhale up halfway, chin to throat. Exhale, forward fold. Now, bending the front knee. Inhale, rise. Option to lift chin. Exhale, chin to throat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knee. Inhale, rise. Again, option to lift chin. Exhale, straighten leg. 2 more on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Chin at throat. Lift the torso. Extend your crown of your head forward. Exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale. Lift the chin. If you'd like. Exhale. Stepping forward. Feel a difference between your right side and your left side, and the warmth in your throat. Keep Ujjayi breath going on both the inhale and the exhale. Step the right foot back. Right toes open to about 1 o'clock. Ready? Inhale, chin comes to throat, rise. Exhale. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knee, inhale, rise, chin can lift. Exhale. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep chin at throat. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale. I'm moving at a matra of about 5 or 6 exhales. So counting the breath, if you're counting it, 5 or 6 on the inhale and the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now 2 more on your own. I won't lead you. Find the count of your breath that works for you. Last one. And bring the right foot forward when you're finished. Tadasana. Pull the chin in towards the throat so the back of the neck is long. Find pubic bone to navel. Get as tall and straight as you can. Feet facing forward. Ujjayi breath. Really ground in. Spread your toes. Press your ball of your foot down. And lift energy through the soles of your feet, into the legs, into the hips, through your heart. What do we express? We express our heartfelt desire. Our creativity, our uniqueness, our truth. Coming up from the heart center. They are interdependent, Vishuddha Chakra and Heart Chakra. They rely on one another for yogic speech, which is truthful, kind, only spoken when absolutely necessary, and always directed towards the right person. Yogic speech. All right, opening the eyes, let's come back to the side of the mat and take your feet nice and wide. Turning the right foot to the right in a 12 o'clock fashion, bend the right knee. Step your left foot back a little more if that's truthful for you, if you can get a little more space in there, and sustain it for 8 breaths today. External rotation of the thighs for warrior 2. Extend the arms out and turn your palms up today and pull your shoulder blades together, really opening this area. Now, slowly turn to gaze over the right middle finger. Maybe you want to change to a mudra. Thumb to pinky finger for fluidity. Thumb to middle finger, little fire. Ring finger, groundedness. Concentration and knowledge, thumb to index finger, as you wish. We're here for 4 more Ujjayi breaths. Two more breaths. Pull the ribs in. Engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifts. With one more breath. And release the hands, turn the head back to the center and come back to the center. Turn your right foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Left foot goes long in a 12 o'clock fashion. Make sure your hips are still facing the side of the mat. Bend the left knee. Roll your shoulders a moment. Remember, Vishuddha Chakra is also related to the shoulders, ears, mouth, the jaw. Is your jaw loose? Front knee is bent. Extend the arms and slowly turn your head to the left. Turn your palms up. Find a creative mudra that you enjoy. Gave you some ideas on the other side. For a little more groundedness, I'm going thumb to my ring finger. May I stay grounded for all 8 breaths. Focused. This is breath 4 of 8. Active legs, external rotation of thighs, Mula Bandha engaged. No Jalandhara Bandha here because you have a twist going on in your neck. Two more breaths. One more breath. And turn the head back to the center, release the hands, and straighten the left leg. Just shake your hips a little bit. We're getting ready for Trikonasana. For Trikonasana, you may want to take your block in your right hand. Turn your right toes open. Extend your arms and look to the right. So as we look to the right, we're going to swing our hips left, reach as far as you can. So it's really a reach from the hips and not the waist. So don't take a half true pose. That would be bending only at the waist. Really reach from the hips. Feel it in your hips. And bring the right hand down. You can use a block if you'd like. Left arm high. And then we slowly twist our gaze upward. Feel free to take any mudra you'd like in your left hand. Any creative expression. Eight breaths, active legs, arches lifted. Feel the energy coming up from the lower chakras all the way into the throat. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now soften your right knee a little bit to come out safely and find your way back to neutral. Stop and breathe. Chin comes in towards the throat. Don't allow it to jut forward. Pulling the chin in. Let's try the other side now. Open the eyes. Right foot goes parallel to the edge of the mat. Left toes open. Block would be in left hand this time. Swing your hips right so they really have access to bending at the hip. Look left. Reach left. Hand comes down. You can have your hand on your shin, your toes, as long as you're truthful in this pose, meaning right shoulder is in alignment with the right hip and not rolled down. So if you've gone too far, you're going to roll down. I want you to stay open. Keep the throat open. So whatever's truthful for you, or you can keep that alignment, keep true alignment. Active legs, active feet. Last 3 breaths. Keep trying to open the chest, open the throat. And to come out of this pose, bring your right hand at your hip. You can look forward, soften your left knee, and come out safely. You can bring your block to the front of your mat or the long edge of your mat, coming all the way back. Turn your toes in, heels out. Ready for a little prasarita action. We're going to bring our hands behind our back, interlace our fingers, and just stretch, stretch, stretch. Lift your chin, lift your heart. A little mini back bend here. And then slowly pull the chin into the throat so you have a really long spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Do it at the hips, not at the waist. Your head might come to your block if you'd like, or reaching down towards the floor. Neck is dangling. Either way is fine. Toes are in, heels are out. Active legs, active mula bandha, active jalandhara bandha. Chin to the throat. Gazing into the navel. 8 breaths. Reach your arms up and all the way over the head, as if you could touch the floor. Three more breaths. One more breath. And inhale, rise. Keep your hands interlaced behind you. And then slowly let the hands go and shake out the shoulders. Shake out your arms. Turn your toes out. Exhale, bend the knees into a goddess pose. Nice. And here we are again, Simhasana. Let's try 3 rounds. So we're going to stick our tongue out and give it your all. Ready? Breathe in. Stay in this position if you can. Breathe in. Lifting the chin. Chin comes toward throat. Inhale one more time. Good. Now that might be a reflection of how your quads feel right now. Let's see if we can stay just a little bit longer. Bring the right arm down, take the left arm up and all the way over the ear. Just 5 breaths. Keep the squat. Turn your gaze up. 5 breaths. Press away from the leg. You might feel like doing lion's breath again here, just to withstand the quads. Last breath here. Try to hold it. Come back to the center. Left arm, left thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Gazing out 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Ujjayi. Keep your knees tracking the same direction as your toes. Don't let them turn in. Good. Last 2 breaths. One more breath. And slowly come up. Oh, joy to straighten the legs. Good news, we're heading towards the floor next. So stepping to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms nice and high. Give yourself a big back bend. Lift your chin. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Go ahead and keep your knees bent. Just straighten the legs slowly. Poco a poco a poco. Good. And then lower one knee. Lower the other knee. And you can face the side of your mat. Can you sit on your heels? If you can, great. If not, you can use a block between your heels and your bottom if your knee flexion isn't so good. Inhale, reach the arms nice and high. We're going to take a twist to the right. Exhale, belly right, ribs right, heart right, head right. Hand comes down. 5 breaths. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Chin far right. Simple single gaze. in one direction without attachment to whatever it is you may be seeing, unattached awareness. Good. And then on your next inhale, head comes forward, shoulders rest the body. Take the arms up again. And exhale, twist belly left, ribs left, heart left. Hand comes down, head goes left. One more breath. Nicely done. Chin comes forward. Everything comes forward. And we're going to come down for our back bending. Laying on the floor. Bend your knees. Stretch your tail long. Take a moment to breathe. Lift your head, pull your chin in towards your throat once again. Keeping your chin at your throat, extend your arms long, spread your toes. And inhale, lift your bottom, but we're going to keep it up. Interlace your fingers, shimmy your shoulder blades together under your back, gazing to the navel. I'm going to play a little with our balance here. So lift your heels and then slowly lift one leg. You can take circles. So just working on your balance here. Lifting. Keep your gaze towards your navel, or you can lift it to the foot, but keep your chin at your throat. 3 more breaths. Ujjayi breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now bring your right toes down. Heels stay high. Lift the left leg. Point it up. 8 breaths here too. Ujjayi is a breath. Keep the lift. Don't give up. Stay true to it. Two more breaths. 1 more breath. And left ball of foot comes down. Heels come down. Open your knees. You're welcome to use your blocks under your knees if you'd like. Extend your arms out to the side. Neutralizing that back bend and balance. Three more breaths here, then we'll come into a twist. One more breath. Keep your chin towards your throat. Now slowly bring the knees together. Extend the left leg long. Pull the right knee in close to the chest. Really nice and close. And then cross the right leg over to the left. Extend your right arm long. Bring your gaze right. Feel a nice spiral of the spine all the way through the cervical spine, all the way through the neck, the throat. Good, and then bring it back and extend the right leg long. Now pull the left leg in towards the chest, chin to the throat. Low back is nice and long. And then cross your left leg over and left arm goes to the left. Chin releases a little bit, turns left. Feel the lovely opening that this twist facilitates in the body. Release of the vertebrae. Release of blockages, lower body, middle body, throat area. Last breath here. And then slowly bring the knee back, head back. We're going to prepare for shoulder stand. You have the option to, instead of shoulder stand today, use your block, lifting your bottom, taking your block under the bottom, chin to the throat, and lifting the legs. Otherwise, join me in shoulder stand. So I'm going to use a blanket under my spine. The head hangs off of the blanket. Show you how wide the blanket is. Head hangs off the blanket. And we lay down. Make sure the shoulders are at the edge. Pull the knees in towards the chest. This is an excellent, excellent practice for the Vishuddha Chakra, for the thyroid regulation as well. Also helps to improve our listening skills. Listening is a big part of the Vishuddha Chakra. Not all talk, talk, talk. Bring the feet behind the head if you can, otherwise parallel to the floor. Take 5 breaths here. If that doesn't feel comfortable, go right into shoulder stand. Shimmy the shoulders together. One more breath. And then lifting the legs. Open your toes. Push up through the balls of the feet. Pull the pubic bone towards the head. Heels away from the head. Towards the wall across from you. Behind your back. Chin is very close to the throat. Keep the lift up of the feet. Stay 3 more breaths if you can. If not, bring your feet behind your head, hands down and roll down slowly. Last breath here. Trying to get straighter. Good, now slowly feet behind head. Bring your hands down, use them like brakes and come down as slow as possible. Slow as you go, slow, slow, slow. Pull your belly in, use your core. Come down slow, bend the knees. Remove your blanket if you don't want to take the restorative version. Restorative version is rolling the upper part of the blanket back and laying over that. If you're not taking the restorative version today, knees bent, crown of the head on the floor, then move your blanket and we'll try Matsyasana. So coming to your elbows, walk your elbows forward as you curve the upper back, the neck, crown of the head on the floor. Option to stay here or extend your arms, extend your legs. We're going to breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth with a ha, okay? Breathing in. Ha. 2 more. Ha. 1 more. Ha. Well done. Pound the throat. Release the hands. Lift your head and pull the chin in towards the throat. 5 breaths of rest before Paschimottanasana today. Forward fold. Visualize beautiful energy at the throat center. Breathing in, beautiful light, purification, truth. Breathing out the same. Now bend the knees, roll to either side and come up to a seat, finding your blanket to sit on for Paschimottanasana. And when you sit on your blanket, just sit on the front quarter of the blanket. This will give you a nice lift so that you can tilt your hips forward. I'm going to start with bending the knees today. Lift your toes, reach your peace sign fingers for your big toes, gluing your ribs to your thighs. Chin is at the throat. Start to walk forward. Now, maybe you decide this is as far as you want to go. You're getting a really nice back stretch. We're doing this for the back. More so for the back than for the legs. So it doesn't matter if you get your legs completely extended. If you still have space, you can take your heels forward. The moment your ribs separate from your thighs, you've gone too far. Just stay there. If you can keep it all the way down, that's fine too. Crown of the head reaches towards the toes for 8 breaths. Spread your toes, legs are active. If they're straight, keep the chin at the throat, long neck. Three more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, rise with chin at throat. Exhale, release your chin. And Shavasana or seated meditation. You can choose which is best for you. We have about an 8-minute Shavasana or seated meditation. So find your preferred posture. I'm going to start today with a little pranayama. No hands, please. Try alternate nostril breathing using your mind, using your psychic center. You'll bring your energy from your left nostril first to the center of the eyebrows, and then we'll go down to the right, then come up the right to the center of the eyebrows, and down to the left. All right, let's give it a try. No hands. Inhale, left nostril only. See the energy rising up into the center of the eyebrows. Imagine you're breathing in beautiful, truthful, purifying light. Exhale, center of eyebrows down through the right nostril. Inhale, right nostril to the center of the eyebrows, breathing in that beautiful light. Exhale, left. Inhale, breathing in light to the center of the eyebrows. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. center of the eyebrows. Exhale left. Two more rounds. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Last round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Bring your awareness to the center of the throat, light blue in color, Vishuddha Chakra. See the openness of the throat area as represented by the mudra that we practiced earlier in this practice. That openness. See the same openness in the throat, lined with purification, so we can say what we mean and mean what we say. Allow your consciousness to dwell in the heart center, Hatha Chakra, and look into the heart center, your heartfelt desire. How do you wish to communicate? Kindly, generosity, maybe joy, peaceful, patience. How do you wish to express yourself? From the heart. Allow your consciousness to rise with all of that right into the throat center. To be able to express yourself in that way from here on forward, what do you need to do? You need to speak your truth to someone, to yourself. You need to clear away some blockages. So that you can express yourself from your heart. What needs to be taken away to make more space for creative, beautiful expression today. Clear communication, clear listening, patience. And chant to yourself silently. Hum, 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 hum. Two more times again. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Slowly come out of your meditation, stretching, moving, hearing the sounds around you. Roll either to your right side if you want a little more calming, or to your left if you need a little more energy, and take 3 slow ujjayi breaths. If you're laying down, if you're sitting up, enjoying these ujjayi breaths seated. And then place your hand on the floor to lift yourself carefully. Coming back to that wonderful mudra, interlacing your fingers, thumbs touch down at the navel center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace in our communication today. Peace in our expression, no matter how we express ourselves. May we say what we mean and mean what we say. Ready? Exhale first. Then inhale with me for Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. An honor to lead your Vishuddha Chakra practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti.